Hello, I am back for another episode, and today you can just call me the Paula Deen of leggings, because we're going to find out what it really feels like to have buttery, soft leggings. Like, everybody compares their leggings to butter, but who really knows what butter on your legs feels like? So we're gonna do a little experiment in the Casa de Julie, which is gonna be, you guessed it, slathering butter all over the leggies. It was leg day today. We all know I love leg day so much. So, because a little bit later this afternoon, I'm gonna go do my first impressions of the Aligns at the Lululemon store, and I need something to compare to. So everybody says butter. I'm gonna have this to compare to. So thank you to my bro. Hey boo. Thanks to my bro for being my videographer. Now I can't screw up, because once I get going, okay? You're welcome. I'm doing this for everyone, so y'all don't have to.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Okay. Oh. Alright. I feel like I can just lay out here on this. Do a little sun tanning. Kind of. Okay. So I'm going to tell y'all, first of all, leggings don't feel like this. So we need to stop using the phrase buttery soft, because I don't feel like I want to vomit when I put on a pair of leggings. Ew. How am I going to get this off? I hope I got a lot of dogs.
I'm just glad you didn't think that far ahead. Maybe you should shave it off.
Ooh.
Use it as shaving cream.
I mean, I have used peanut butter before. In a pinch, you can use peanut butter. It just really gums up the razor. This kind of really makes me want to vomit.
Your face.
Okay, so...
Does that feel so good?
No. I mean, it's soft, don't get me wrong, but it's really wet, and I mean, I guess your leggings could feel kind of like butter in the middle of a workout because they get wet with sweat, but oof. Yeah, I'm just, maybe, hold on, like, maybe I should go, okay, this is not planned. I don't know what's gonna happen, y'all. Okay. Oh, don't get it on the cushion. God, I got it on the cushion. Okay, so maybe like some squats. Do I need to go out here?
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. So, no. I mean, I just feel like it's melting off my legs at this point. Yeah. So, in conclusion, we need to stop using buttery as an adjective for leggings, because they don't feel like this.
Ooh. You know what they might feel like?
Cream cheese.
Cream cheese.
It's a little thicker.
Yeah.
Might have to try that on the next one.
That might be part 2. So there you have it.
A segue into... Yeah, this is not.
All right.
What am I doing now?
We'll see you after the comparison video at the Lululemon store.
I am concerned.
Okay. We are at Lululemon, and I am trying on the Aligns. Okay, I had to get them in a 28 because I'm tall. I need a 28 inch in seat. But Nikki's gonna keep it above the neck because we are in the dressing room. Oh, and I'm wearing my Petula's Hot Toddy Reds. These are the tiniest dressing rooms ever. Okay. This rose dusty mauve color. Okay. Okay. God dang it. I shouldn't have done this. God bless America. Of course, it's the one freaking legging that they don't ever put on sale. Alright, I'm mad. We shouldn't have done this. Can we rewind? Girl. Well, do they have Lululemon credit? They got a credit card? Okay. So, let's get a little, now that they're on. Okay. These are even really stretchy. Okay. So, hold on, we gotta do a simple, we gotta do a squat test in here. We got room. I don't know. They're a little sheer back here, do you see? I don't know. But they're not here. Go back up to me. They're not meant for like heavy lifting. They're meant for yoga, so you shouldn't be squatting in them anyway, probably. But God dang it.
What's the gusset like?
It's like, oh my God, it's like a whole, like a thing. Like it doesn't end. It's a, it goes on forever, all the way down to your knees. God bless. All right. I mean, they're really cute. This is dusty mauve. I mean, I'm sold. God damn it. We got to chat. Apparently we're going to go at an up angle here. Anyway, this is going to be my section where I kind of wrap everything up and give you my final thoughts on these Aligns. Today is Monday, May 28th, so happy Memorial Day. And I did that first impressions on the Aligns on Saturday, so this has given me a couple of days now to, you know, I wore them on Saturday, kind of warm around, get the full effect. I've done a little bit more Googling and researching so that I can feel a little bit more confident in giving you my final thoughts on these. So their fabric, this Nulu fabric, which I believe is one of their newer fabrics and is quite possibly what made the Align 2s different from the first version of the Aligns. And so I found the video where Lululemon did where they interviewed some yoga instructors asking them what they needed from a fabric. And this one instructor was saying that she loves to do yoga naked and just likes to feel free and just be naked and do her yoga naked. And I guess until it's socially accepted to do group setting yoga classes completely naked, she needs to be clothed and still feel naked. And so this Nulu fabric achieves that. It really does. And so it's a nylon and lycra spandex blend, I believe. I'll double check it. But, how many times have we felt or had athletic wear, athleisure wear that has the nylon spandex blend and it feels nothing like theirs? So we need to go undercover to the Lululemon manufacturing plant, see what the heck they're doing to this fabric to make it feel this way. When I was wearing the leggings around on Saturday after we got home, I was lounging, got up, went to the kitchen, and I had to look down at my legs to see if I was wearing pants. I forgot that I was wearing pants. So the naked aspect, I get it. It's probably great for yoga. And, great, sure, but I see all these girls on Instagram and YouTube doing heavy lifting leg days in these leggings, and I don't understand how. So from the standpoint of there's no compression whatsoever, and I guess maybe it's not even just a personal preference, because I do have some extra skin and some stuff down here that I like to conceal and hold in to a high waist. I mean, that is part of the reason why I like high-waisted leggings, don't get me wrong, but from a functional standpoint in the weight room, that compression around your midsection kind of helps when you're doing heavy lifting. It's fabric that's compressive, that's different, completely different than a rigid weight belt, because I'll leave that for a different topic for another video, because I could go on and on and on about it. And I I don't like rigid weight belts. I don't think that you should be needing to use a rigid weight belt to be able to deadlift 135 pounds. But, you know, if your core is not strong enough to do that by itself, then you probably shouldn't be putting on a weight belt to achieve that. And, you know, there's articles pro and con. So whatever your stance is on it, you can Google and find somebody that's going to agree with you. And you can use that as, you know, your ammo as to why you should or shouldn't, you know, use weight belts. But some of you guys don't know about me. I'm a certified athletic trainer, not to be confused with a personal trainer. I work with high school athletes. I am on the sports medicine side of things, injury prevention, care of the injuries if they do happen, but I like to prevent them from happening in the first place. And one of my absolute biggest pet peeves is walking into the weight room at my high school and seeing kids who have no business wearing a rigid weight belt because their core sucks. They don't have any dynamic core strength to begin with. And then they strap this on. I don't know if it's just like it's a false sense of security, really, is what a weight belt does for this, at least, population. And so, but I feel like they put it on and they can deadlift 1,000,000 pounds, and then they think that they can lift 1,000,000 pounds and can't. You know, does it increase force production? Maybe. I don't know. The Valsalva maneuver, you know, having something to push back up against muscles and things. This is where I can get off on a tangent, and I'm going to try really hard not to. I'm already at that 5-minute mark of this video. So I feel very strongly against rigid weight belts, but having that compression, it's a mental reminder just to, you know, engage your core. And let's be real. If somebody's telling you that they're doing core work and they get down on the ground and just do some crunches, tell them they're full of crap, okay? Your core is your nipples to your kneecaps on the front and the back side of your bodies. Unfortunately, the back side of the bodies are usually what get neglected the most. So those glutes, those hamstrings, everybody wants to see these ginormous quads on the front of your body, but nobody really cares about the hamstrings, or some people do, but not as many. So the posterior chain gets neglected a lot. But just remember, if you're going to take anything from this video, core, nipples to kneecaps, front and back, you got to work it all. You're not doing crunches getting a strong core, okay? You're getting a strong rectus abdominis. You know, you might get a 6-pack or an 8-pack. Like, somebody with a 6 or an 8-pack could have the weakest core, like overall core. So I digress. I have to digress if I'm going to keep this video timely in any way, shape, or form. So compression. I like to have the compression. Mental reminder, engage your core. You know, really breathe through the motion, push through your heels, use that as support to come up through the end of that motion. But I don't want to depend on it, and I think that a rigid weight belt makes you depend on it. Coming back to the Aligns, are they worth $98? Not in my opinion. I do 0 yoga, and it comes down to, is it worth $98 to lounge around in these pants? No, it is not. I'm trying not to be super biased with the Petula Elena Lures. I've already, stated that those right now are currently my favorite. They're in first place, and they still have the edge. Even though I've now officially tried the Aligns, they still have an edge. I don't think that there is a measurable difference in softness. There might be like a teeny tiny bit, but what you get out of that is you might lose a teeny tiny little bit on the softness for a more stable, thicker fabric. Elena Lures in every color I have, even the lighter colors, are 100% squat proof. And we all know my squat proof test, if they're 100% squat proof on me, they're most likely going to be 100% squat proof on you. The Aligns, not so much, not 100% squat proof. And I had seen that, so I knew kind of to expect that going in because it is such a thinner fabric. But they were better than I thought they were going to be, but not 100%. And so when you put a thicker, more stable, supportive fabric with that compression and the softness and next to the Aligns, I'm going to take the Elena Lures every day, hands down, every single time, because they've got the compression, they've got the softness, and they're $40 cheaper. I mean, you can buy a pair of Elena Lures for $59. Like, I don't know if it's just a status thing with, Lululemon, like, ooh, I can afford to buy, 10 pairs of $98 leggings. Like, I can't afford that. I can't afford to buy a $98 pair of leggings every time I need to go buy a pair of leggings. Sorry. And so this kind of leads me in as a segue to my next video that I'm going to do. I found a brand on Amazon. Again, probably scrolling, insomnia, something. Found a brand I have never seen anybody review. And I watch a lot of review videos and, you know, girls reviewing different leggings, and they always are the same ones on YouTube, okay? Even the ones that I talked about on my first video, or second video, I guess it was. This brand I have never seen. So I'll do a little more searching and Googling and YouTube searching to see if I can find anybody that's reviewing them. But I'm going to review those. They are Amazon Prime, so I should have them in a couple days. And then I will upload that video and see if they truly are a dupe, because even the company is claiming that they're a dupe. Not just the consumers. Like, on their website, they say they're a dupe to the Aligns. So it's a pretty bold claim. And yeah, if they indeed are a dupe, then they're going to be a less than $25 dupe for a pair of $98 Aligns, and that would be amazing. So stay tuned for that. I guess I'm going to start telling you, if you like the content, thumbs up, subscribe, all that jazz, because you know, you got to start somewhere. And I apologize that I ramble. That's just me. If you don't like it, or if you want to find the part of the video that you are more interested in, I try to break it down anyway, by timelines and where at in the video, so you can find whatever you're interested in. But, you know, just scroll over down at the bottom, find that little pop-up video preview thing where it shows where the video's at and what it's showing in the video. Then you don't have to listen to me ramble. So hopefully this is gonna be the wrapped up. Do I think Aligns are worth it? At the end of the day, no. It's definitely you don't need them. You can find softer things. It's more of a luxury item. And so, but I probably knew that going into it, that it was more of a luxury versus a necessity. So anyway, hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Toodles.
When you give me all your love, then I'll give you all my time. Together we can own the night. Together we can let's make the sunshine blush. Come let the water splash. Makes me feel so fine. Together we can
like a chip. Touching it, but not crushing it. Did you overdo it a little bit with those 45s? You got it.